probably like a week 1 of play-ins sort of draft, right? A little bit more difficult to pull off here. They still haven't learned that Aatrox is maybe not the best top laner to go for in the world, but we'll see if they can actually pull it off here, because we are going to need to see Elyoya and Humanoid have an impact early on.
I am such a fan of the way you phrased that. Week 1 play-ins. It means they haven't quite learned in the meta. It doesn't fit. Let's see if Mad Lions can pull it off as they take on Astralis.
That fake little wind wall that Jessica has that can block out things like the gold card, and Zanzar's just going to use some pressure from bot and mid to fake that one up.
Did you say fake little wind wall?
Yeah.
Isn't it more effective than wind wall? It's like larger area, it moves with you. Why
It lasts for less long.
Okay, touche.
Yeah, it's fake because it's just it's a knockoff,
okay,
right?
Okay, I prefer knockoff. Knockoff works better for me.
It's some sort of knockoff designer brand wind wall. Like, it's still effective. Like
Something else. I like that. Jeskla with this knockoff wind wall. I'm going to use that one myself. Humanoid, Destiny available. Is he going to use the gate? Yes, he is. Round 2, gold card, javelin toss, slicing maelstrom. White Knight will be able to counter kill, but the skill shots landed. The knockoff wind wall helping out Jeskla. The tower taking down Promiscu.
Zanzar's here.
Out. Armut is looking for Jeskla. Manages to use that Darkened Blade. Flashed away from. Now Armut's going to be the next target. He turns it back around with the Q, and it ends up being a 2-for-2.
All right. We wanted the play to happen for Mad Lions before Kennen hit level 6,
Yes.
right? And he didn't have the flash that time, but he had his ultimate, so it was enough to trade evenly. Oh, Jessica, get back here.
You're kidding. You're kidding. Armut's going to be able to pick this one up. No, not just yet. There we go. 1 or 2 lost autos. And he even committed the ultimate to that one. 3 kills to Mad Lions. A bit of a cheeky recall, and Jessica gets punished for that.
Yeah.
That's what you get for
I
knocking
wonder.
off.
Zanzar still had his ultimate. I wonder if there was a way for him to get into that fight. Regardless, poor recall there. But this time around,
Zanzara stepping forward, looking for a charge. If he can devastate Mad Lions. I am going to take this brief moment. That miscoordination on a composition like Mad Lions is nerve-wracking.
That's a good one.
This one works out. Hex Splash, Dredge Line. Zanzara gets taken out. I think it was the Ignite that burned him down. While it worked this time around, remember in draft, Endo, you were talking about how a play-ins week 1 essence of draft, right? Where we're not sure about the Aatrox Astralis composition is doing, but it is very fair to say, plus 1,500 gold, this Drift Herald should get a couple of plates and
get out of here, Karzi.
Boot Karzi out of dodge.
See, that's actually really cute because so the turret plate money will still go to Elyoya because he was the one to place the Herald, but that put Karzi out of range to get the bonus gold from that turret. So nice little move there from the MSI champion.
And what I would like to say is that I was not ready for. That was not ready for the influential.
Ooh, are they going to look for a play now onto White Knight? No ultimate to save himself under the tower, no flash either, and a big minion wave building up. That's the TP from Humanoid. Mad Lions are going to run this play over and over again.
There's no flash, there's no ultimate. This little electric hamster will be sent back to the fountain. It will also secure the first tower of the game. And while that is going on, Nukeduck is putting some pressure top, but the multi-man stack can continue the siege if Mad Lions want to.
Yes, they can. I mean, one more time I have to point out, I love the changes to Rocket Belt as a really solid...
Big advantage from Mad Lions to be playing from. Plus, there's a level advantage here. Armut's going to chase down White Knight.
Yeah, I mean, Armut's going to go for this
Does he
one.
win this
White Knight's isolated. He absolutely wins this fight. It's level 12 to level 11. White Knight's ultimate does absolutely nothing. He's just going to get chased all the way down this bottom lane, and Armut's going to laugh at him.
Yeah, Zanzara's going to try to do something in return, though. Gold card comes out. That buys a couple extra seconds. Nukeduck, Command Protect, plus Dissonance will help out, and Zanzara is able to run down Humanoid.
Yeah, Cadril, yeah, we need the weak side police. Good lord.
Promiscu's gonna jump in onto Karzi. He's gonna use the Wild Rush away as quickly as possible. Zanzara's going low, burning Ignite, taking him down. Jessica's the next target. He's been jumped on and zoned away. Nukeduck has got the Shockwave available, and the Javelin Toss will not quite find its target, so Mad Lions find themselves 2 quick kills.
Yep, nicely done by them. I mean, this is exactly what they need to do again.
It's target, so Mad Lions find themselves 2 quick kills.
Yep, nicely done by them. I mean, this is exactly what they need to do again. Use that pressure, convert it into more. Now they're going to be able to knock down this mid lane tower. Armu went from, you know, a questionable pick in draft, we thought, now sitting 2-0-2, having a big impact in a lot of these skirmishes, and that's exactly what Mad Lions want.
Okay, now hear me out for this one, right? Yesterday, Couple of early ganks, Mad Lions against G2. Looked good. Mad Lions pull things off, led by Alyoya.
Lions position quite heavily here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think maybe the biggest problem for Astralis is that White Knight's Kennen is not going to have the huge impact that it wanted to. Because I think when you look at it, like Nidalee, Kai'Sa, Twisted Fate, like Kennen can destroy those champions. If he gets into the backline with a flash, he has Ghost now too with that spellbook and a Proto Belt. Same thing as Zanzara's going to come from the other side, Promiscue too. Like, these are all the tools they needed to dismantle Mad Lions' comp. But when Mad Lions the one splitting you up, that becomes they needed to dismantle Mad Lions' comp. But when Mad Lions the one splitting you up, that becomes a very different beast to tackle.
Yeah, you need to team fight with this comp. If you never get to team fight and you're too far behind when you have to team fight, it's problematic. Astralis, whoo, that javelin a little early. Will sneak away a dragon. That is a huge advantage for them.
Here's the thing, right, is look at how Mad Lions are playing it, right? They're not going to step into that 5v5 willingly. We're still a long way away from a potential Ocean Soul. So top lane, they're soaking up all those minions, force a team
away from Nuke Tech, now apply pressure. You know, nobody can go toe-to-toe with Armored's Aatrox. So just keep twisting the life out of Astralis. Play the side lanes, play the map. Use the advantages you've accrued and don't step into your opponent's strengths. Right?
Yeah, and now that they've taken down this inner turret, Baron's going to spawn in 20 seconds. I don't think we're going to see immediate pressure on towards that objective. But Mad Lions, because they have the Twisted Fate, and you'll be confused now he has heal, but really he has TP underneath that.
And do see, there goes Zanzara and Promiscue almost instantly pushing into the darkness of their own jungle.
Exactly, because like you need to make sure Baron has some light on it, and also maybe get that top tower. That top tower is very low. Get a little bit of gold somewhere. Zanzara walks in again, very similar trade to the one we saw in last game. Where it's like, are there any camps I can take? No. Well, unfortunate. Now, because Mad Lions have such a big lead, they sort of exude all this confidence. So they actually didn't even put 5 people on the dragon. They only had 3 people down there, so Armut was able to position.
Interesting, but what can they do with that information? They're aware that there's a split. Destiny's available for Humanoid. He's now casted. Information's up. Flash over the wall here from
Humanoid.
That's the damage there onto Zanzara. Promiscue's locked, left alone without the rest of the team. Astralis are running.
Carzzy!
From Carzzy! The double kill for the Kai'Sa. Continues to chase down.
He's a madman!
The triple, looking for the quadra. Jeska's gonna block some damage as Armut that manages to pick up the 4th kill of the fight. Mad Lions using their lead and their advantage to squash Astralis beneath their boots.
Well, I tested them. That's an A+. Plus if they got Zanzara too, but they're going to settle for Baron Nashor off of that one. Really nice team fight from them. Of course, they've got a massive lead running into that. Humanoid sacrifices his entire body just to convince Astralis to stick around in that fight and work wonders.
I mean, it is true what you were saying just before the fight played out into that. The expectation is that Mad Lions would win this game, very obviously, before the match began. Then you see how the lead plays out. But what you start looking at is if you expect Mad Lions to be at the top of the table, near the top of the table, the split progresses, then you start judging how they play, how they win, their decision-making. And there is some very promising signs throughout the course of this gameplay. Now, the last 10 minutes, depending on your perception and your opinions on how Mad Lions have played it, they've used the lead that they have had very effectively, and they haven't fallen into any traps. And I promise you, MSI champion is being run down. Alyoya is going to be able to step forward and come on, protect. Will buy some time. Kai'Sa holds on to that dredge line. The 3rd Drake is picked up, and Mad Lions now with Baron, 2 minutes to play. They can start setting their sights on inhibitors.
Yeah, they were just playing 2 lanes right now, which pretty much tells me they're looking to close this game out very shortly. Not bothering splitting up in towards 3. With the rapid fire, you can see he gets that extra range for the proc up against the tower. That one's down to just below 50 HP.
Armut got himself still at 70 CS advantage, 650 gold bounty, by the way.
He's never gonna die.
650 gold bounty for Carzzy. He's got the Hurricane completed. This is the
Okay.
teleport coming in from White Knight. Lightning rush forward, slicing Maelstrom. Flash forward. Carzzy jumps onto the back line. He buys some time thanks to the stopwatch. The unstoppable onslaught comes up. That buys time. Finally, Carzzy goes down, but it doesn't matter. Smack him with a wallet. Mad Lions ace Astralis. Armut with the triple kill. They take down the inhibitor and they set their sights on the next.
Yeah, that's a Carzzy play if I've ever seen it. He's getting dove by, he's getting flanked. Says, I am going straight into the middle of all 5 players. He goes down to the end, but his sacrifice was not in vain. Mad Lions completely dismantle Astralis from beginning to end, and they're going to take a game this season. I got so pressure. I usually don't do